Did you know that every verse in the Bible carries deep significance, and each one is a part of God's divine message to us? These words are not just historical or poetry. They are intended to guide, comfort, and teach us today. God, in His wisdom, placed these scriptures in the Bible for a reason, and they are meant for us to embrace and apply in our lives. Today, I want to share with you 5 powerful Bible verses and the profound truths behind them. Take a moment to listen closely, and as you reflect on these words, allow the richness of God's promises to fill your heart. Once you've heard these truths, don't keep them to yourself. Share them with someone else so that they too can be blessed. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting content as we continue to praise and glorify our God and Father. Let's dive into these life-changing verses together and open our hearts to His eternal wisdom. John 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. Neve, this verse is often considered the heart of the gospel. It speaks of God's immense love for humanity, so much that He sacrificed His Son, Jesus Christ, to offer eternal life to all who believe in Him. It emphasizes grace, salvation, and God's desire for all people to have a relationship with Him, offering hope and redemption. Psalm 23 verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. KJV. Psalm 23 is one of the most beloved chapters in the Bible. David, a shepherd himself, speaks of God as his shepherd, guiding, protecting, and providing for him. This verse speaks of the trust and confidence that believers can have in God's care, assuring us that He will meet our needs and provide for us in every situation. Romans 8 verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Neve, this verse assures believers that no matter the circumstances, God is working behind the scenes for their good. It doesn't promise that bad things won't happen, but it reassures that even in trials, God is at work to bring about His purposes. It emphasizes the trust we should place in God's sovereignty and His ultimate plan for our lives. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. Neve, meaning/storyline. Paul wrote this verse from prison, reminding the Philippians and us that no matter the circumstances, through Christ, we have the strength to endure anything. This verse speaks to the power and reliance on God's strength, encouraging us to persevere through challenges, knowing that we don't do it in our own power, but with His. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Neve, this verse was spoken to the Israelites in exile, reminding them that even in their difficult circumstances, God has a future and a plan for them. It is a promise of hope and assurance that God's plans for His people are good, and He is always working to bring them to a place of hope and prosperity, even when the present is tough. It's a comforting reminder of God's faithfulness to His promises. Today, I have shared with you 5 powerful Bible verses and the profound truths behind them. Take a moment to listen closely another time, and as you reflect on these words, allow the richness of God's promises to fill your heart. Once you have heard these truths, don't keep them to yourself. Share them with someone else so that they too can be blessed. And of course, if this message spoke to you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more uplifting content as we continue to praise and glorify our God and Father. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a word of encouragement, and let's spread God's love and wisdom together. Remember, sharing the word is one of the most powerful ways we can serve others. Let's keep growing in faith together.